it's Nancy, and I hope you're doing well today. I just got back from the grocery store, and have you ever had a hankering for something, or you made something one time and you thought, oh my God, this was so good, I'm gonna immediately make it again? Well, that's what I have today, and I was craving Vietnamese food and had been watching this show about cold noodles. And so I just thought, I'm going to give this a try. I had some things in my refrigerator, so I fooled around and made the recipe out of noodles and some fish sauce that I had, a dressing, and it was so good. I couldn't believe how close I was to something like a papaya salad at your favorite, Thai place or Vietnamese restaurant. I think it's Vietnamese. No, it's Thai for the papaya salad. But in any case, this is kind of a mesh-up between the two. And so I thought I would bring it to you today. I'm really loving it. It's my noodle salad, my Thai Vietnamese inspired noodle salad. And check it out. I'm just getting my flowers together. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know that I love flowers. So I picked up some tulips and some flowers, and I'm going to put these in the vase, and I'm going to get started and show you how I make this recipe. Okay, bouquet is done. I just picked up some tulips and these new little flowers that I'm obsessed with. They're called rice flowers, I believe, but of course I picked them up at my favorite Trader Joe's. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's get started on our ingredients. Of course, you're going to need some noodles for our Asian noodle salad, and this is called somen noodle. They are a Japanese noodle. It's a very thin rice noodle. These cook up so easily. They are soft and perfect for something like this. You could use these noodles, of course, in your favorite ramen dishes as well. They take 5 to 7 minutes to cook. They're an easy chew. So I really love these. I'm going to pick these up all the time now because I found so many different things I can use them for. But we're going to add our noodles to boiling water. We, of course, have shrimp. I have about 1/4 pound. Cucumber, lime, green onion. I love red onion in something like this. So, of course, I have the red onion and my Mexican papaya. Now, let's talk a little bit about this papaya. If you pick up a papaya salad in your favorite Thai restaurant, it's generally the green papaya, but I didn't see it at my grocery store, so I got this one. And isn't it beautiful? This is such a beautiful fruit. Look at these seeds. They look like caviar or black pearls. Just so gorgeous. Summer fruit is amazing. So we're going to cut out, of course, the seeds here and give these a shred. Meanwhile, my noodles are just about done. Again, 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes tops, really. These are, you don't want these too al dente because it's a soft noodle, and again, it's a rice noodle, so you want it kind of soft. So, don't under or overcook. 5 to 6 minutes, and you have them. And I love that noodle. I'm just gonna pick it up all the time because you could do so many things with it. So we're gonna shred this Mexican papaya. I wanted really long shreds, but it's such a soft fruit. I couldn't really do that. And it's not overly sweet. Maybe this was an extra ripe papaya, but in any case, it was a perfect addition to this salad noodle, or noodle salad rather. I love fruit in a green salad sometimes. I think it really elevates the salad and it gives you something a bit different in terms of texture, and it just kind of adds something. So go ahead and shred these pieces here. If you see the green papaya, it might work better. But again, I didn't find them, and this was a perfect alternative. So I'm going to set these to the side and get working on the rest. So you see, I was able to get a little bit of a shred here.
And I think aesthetic wise, it just works so well for these kind of julienne noodles of the papaya. All right, with that same boiling water with my noodles, I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp. I did add a few drops of fish sauce here, another ingredient that we're using today. So, fish sauce, you could pick it up anywhere. It's going to be on our dressing. Even major grocery stores today seem to have it. So, I'm going to use that same tool to julienne my cucumber. Cucumber, of course, is made up mostly of water, but you find it in a lot of your Asian recipes and salads. Cucumber is just ubiquitous, right? And who doesn't love the taste of a cool, fresh cucumber? So we're going to add these shreds to our salad as well. And then we're going to move on to the other veggies that we have. So I have these tomatoes. And tomatoes are so good this season. Have you guys noticed? They are really just very sweet and the colors are awesome. I'm going to cut up some of these red onion, and I love this tool here to do it. And it makes them so thin and awesome just for burgers or anything. I love it. I also have some red onions that I have marinated in a little bit of vinegar and sugar, and I'm going to add a few more to these as well because in this salad preparation, both were really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and pickle some red onion. It's just such a great thing to have in your kitchen at any time, right? So it's white vinegar, a little bit of sugar and water, and I just let it sit in the fridge, and I pull them out whenever I want them. So, of course, green onion, another ubiquitous ingredient that you find in lots of Asian cooking. So, all around. Okay, let's start building this salad. So, our noodles have been rinsed and drained. Going to add those to the bowl. Again, look how soft they are and bouncy. That's one of the best things about those noodles is that they're really bouncy. So, we have our green onion, our tomato, and we have our red onion. And so we'll just continue to build this salad. Already it's looking so yummy. Have those shrimp. And so what I did was I did a quick cook, of course, on these shrimp because I like them snappy. So maybe 3 minutes or so and rinse them off. And you can see they're still a little warm. That's okay. I love the juxtaposition between hot and cold in a salad. I don't know if anybody else does, but it's one of my favorite things sometimes about eating a salad, if you can get a warm ingredient in there. Here are those lovely cucumbers that we julienned earlier. And then, of course, here comes that mango that we julienne. My bowl is getting a little crowded, so we're going to add those. Don't these colors look fantastic? Looks so great. And another ingredient that you can add to this salad is basil and Thai basil. Thai basil is so delicious. It has a different flavor profile than, of course, basil that you think of in Italian restaurants, but the Thai basil in this would be fantastic. So here we are so far. Now I have a wonderful dressing, which is what really, in my opinion, makes this noodle salad sing, right? And I spoke a little bit earlier about this being kind of a combination of a Vietnamese Thai salad, and it's because of this dressing. So what we're going to do is take 2 limes, squeeze them, and add them into our bowl. And we're going to add fish sauce and sugar, and it really does transform this salad. So I know that fish sauce can be an interesting flavor profile for lots of folks, but if you are brave enough, you should give it a try. Just buy you a small bottle, and in this, the sugar, of course, mutes the fishy flavor, but it It's so good. It really does add to the authenticity of the taste profile that I'm looking for, or flavor profile. So my fresh squeezed lime juice. Did I say lemon earlier? I probably did, but I meant lime juice, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and I used 1.5 tablespoon of that fish sauce. And let me tell you, it is divine. It really does feel like you have picked up a salad at one of your favorite Thai or Vietnamese, restaurants. It's something different. This is summer. This will be a wonderful salad to make, chill till it gets, really cool, and serve it up to your friends or your family in your backyard, or the sun is out, the birds are chirping, It's a beautiful summer salad. Now, we talked about textures earlier. Peanuts really lend to this salad, because it just, again, another ingredient that you see in lots of Vietnamese, Asian recipes. So here it is, looking beautiful. We're going to go ahead and dress this salad. I'm stirring it because I want to make sure that I get all of those sugars distributed evenly throughout this recipe, right? You don't want one area that's kind of clumpy and another that is, filled with mostly fish sauce or lime juice. So go ahead and make sure that you distribute it pretty easy around your salad, and evenly, I should say. And then, of course, we're going to give it a mix. And this has been a go-to salad for me this summer. Something different. It's quite filling, of course, because of the noodles, but they don't weigh you down so much because those are very thin, bouncy rice noodles, right? And I had plenty of leftover for salad the next day because this is a big one. So, of course, I saved what I could not eat. But again, if you have something like Thai basil, you should add that because it adds just such a great, unique, and lends to the authenticity of the recipe. Now my salad has been mixed very well. You see that I didn't add any salt or pepper or anything like that. And, you don't need it because, of course, the flavors of that dressing, it really lends to it. If you wanted to add an oil to this salad or to the dressing, maybe a sesame oil, but it could overpower it. I think it's fine just the way that it is. But my shrimp are nice and bouncy because we didn't cook them too long, so they have a wonderful little bite to them. Just a beautiful summer salad. You guys got to give this one a try. So delicious. Those colors are gorgeous. I really enjoyed this one. I hope that you give it a try.
Well, what did you guys think about my Thai Vietnamese inspired noodle salad? So delicious. I know there are a bunch of steps. You might have to go out and find some of these ingredients, but if you're like me and you have a craving that you have to satisfy, it's totally worth it. All right, well, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to go and enjoy my cold noodle salad and have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope that you do as well. See you on the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.